In this 6-video series we will cover why you should pick a certain class, and I will help you to figure out today if the rook fits your playstyle. So in general, the rook is best described as an assassin that can wield two different sets of weapons. He can wear a bow to do range attacks, and he can wield daggers, for example, to execute melee skills. And what's unique about this is that the rogue actually switches dynamically between those weapons based on your positioning and skill you are using. So you don't have to pick a preference, you will equip all and even get the legendary effects from all weapons. The rook has a set of 5 basic skills that allow him to regenerate energy, which he then needs to perform various higher tier skills as well as combo points. So basically energy is the resource of the rogue, and combo points are one of the 3 different rook class specializations. And combo points work based on different skills. They will make you gain combo points, and then when you use another skill, those skills will be enhanced with additional effects based on the combo points you have. And the second of the 3 specializations is inner sight, which allows you to get access to unlimited energy if you fill up your sight gauge by attacking marked enemies. And the third and last one is called preparation, where we are currently lacking informations as it will only become available after level 30, and the non-NDA beta so far have only been up to level 25. As soon as this information is available, I will add it in the comments of this video. Next in the skill tree we will find the core skills. Just to mention 2 popular ones out of the beta, it was Rapid Fire, which actually allowed for solo world boss kills, and Twisting Blade, which was a really nice farm option to AoE burst, clear large packs, and you could also get down your cooldown a lot if you manage to pull the Twisting Blades through a lot of enemies. Those are then followed by agility skills. And this is also a point where we can talk about the biggest strength of the rook, his mobility. Especially the skill dash makes it feel like you're flying over the map and are able to dodge everything, and the cooldown of those skills are actually pretty low. In the next section of the skill tree we find the Subterfuge skills, which are all cooldown based skills that provide utility effects. For example, you can throw the smoke grenade that then will give a daze effect on the enemy. These are then followed by one of the main damage sources where many build strategies center around, and that's the Imbuments. Imbuments are basically a way to enhance your weapons with magic and either turning them into shadow, poison or cold, and giving you insane side effects. This only gets topped by the ultimate skills, which are really powerful, but on the other hand also are extremely long cooldowns. Here we will find, for example, the Shadow Clone that basically summons a copy of you that then deals 60% of your damage. This is pretty similar to Naruto if he uses the Harem Jutsu to duplicate himself and doing some cheeky things. And the tree ends in 5 different key passives that are good indicators for new players, as an example to determine in which direction a working build can go, as they can be center actions to a build to work around it. Now let's sum up what we just heard and bring it into the strengths and weaknesses of the rook. Rook is probably the highest damage dealing class. His core skills are extremely impactful and are key centers in your builds. You do have to keep in mind to think of creative ways to recover your energy so you can constantly use the strong but energy thirsty skills. Rook is also the class with the highest mobility in the game, at which he has access to at pretty low cooldowns that can even be reduced more with items. Also he got access to many CC abilities, and of course if the mobs are CC'd, even if you walk normally, you still feel fast, and you are able to create a nice gap between you and the monsters to do some kiting, for example. But the rook also has weaknesses, and if you choose a rook, it's your responsibility to counteract those weaknesses and create builds that turn the weaknesses into at least even grounds. The first you can just fix by playing properly, and this is the fact that rook needs to have really good positioning during its fight to actually deal max damage. This results in rook having the highest skill cap to play. Then of course dealing so much damage comes with the downside of being squishy, and the rook can't take many hits before he dies, so dodging abilities and positioning is a key factor of this class. And here we are coming to the last part, the skill rotations of the rook are really dependent on one another. So if you fail your rotations and, for example, you don't manage to apply vulnerable, you don't manage to apply a poison, you will end up dealing low damage because all the effects are basically stacking off each other. So the weaknesses of the rook in general are definitely handleable. And if played to perfection, you will enjoy the highest DPS class. And now let's finish it off with my final recommendation. I personally think that rooks are for players that like to play ranged kiting classes as well as melee assassins. I would only recommend it to somewhat experienced players as it is the class with the highest skill cap. The build variety seems really widespread, and currently he is the only class that plays with traps, which often is a popular playstyle in other ARPGs. The class significantly rose in popularity lately as the well-known streamer Wudio soloed the world boss Ashava with it, so if you feel like soloing a world boss sounds like something you want to do, pick Rogue. And if you have any more questions about the rook, let me know in the comments. I will always answer everything in less than 24 hours. If you want to discuss your choice or builds, I highly recommend joining my Discord server to meet like-minded Diablo 4 enthusiasts. And the last thing before this video ends, on the 4th of June, when I'm coming home from my vacation, I will start live streaming daily on Twitch with a unique concept. We will play hardcore only, and if I die, I will trigger a community event where the loyal viewers can earn nice rewards out of the cash shop. For example, skins, battle passes, mounts, like anything that's in the cash shop, I will be handing it out. So don't forget to subscribe and follow to not miss out. Cheers!